Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. So today, another enchilada adventure. Now, I know if you go through our 180 different episodes, you're going to find cheesy, smoked, hatch green chili chicken enchiladas. You're going to find brisket enchiladas. You're going to find ground beef enchiladas. Why another enchilada episode? Because there are so many different things you can do with it. So many variations, and it's worth it. So today we're gonna make beef and chorizo enchiladas with a hatch green chili sauce. So let's get going on the sauce. First of all, need a lot of ingredients. What I have here is 1.5 pounds of diced fire roasted hatch green chilies. Here is 1 pound of diced tomatillos, fresh. 2 onions sliced thinly. Now, I was supposed to add 2 jalapeños, and I failed to put the jalapeños on the grocery list. So, it's okay. I have a couple tablespoons of diced chipotles in adobo. That's going to add a smoky flavor. And chipotles are jalapeños that have been dried and smoked. So we're good. It's all good. I also have a couple tablespoons of olive oil here. The recipe will say 8 minced cloves of garlic. Yeah, this is about 8. Okay. I got a tablespoon of cumin, and that's it. So let's get to making this. So we're over to the stove here. We have our skillet heating on medium heat. In goes the oil. Let that go till it shimmers. Then in go the onions, the tomatillos, the jalapeños if you put them on the grocery list, otherwise the chipotles, and the garlic. We're going to occasionally stir this and let this go for about 15 minutes until everything is good and soft. Some incredible aromas coming off of this, and I haven't even added the hatch green chilies yet. So what's the big thing about hatch green chilies? Well, they're grown in the Hatch Valley in New Mexico and along the Rio Grande. It's the minerals that are in the earth that give them their incredible flavor. They are the same seed as Anaheim peppers grown in Southern California. But I'm sorry, Southern California, but if you take an Anaheim and you take a hatch green chili pepper, hatch green chili is way, way better. Fantastic flavor. You can do this with fresh hatch green chilies. If you do, you're going to want to roast them in your oven at broil until you have those skins blackened. Then you chuck them into a Ziploc bag. Let them sit for at least 10 minutes. The outside, the skin will just peel off. Or there is plenty of different brands where you can buy already diced, de-seeded, deveined, de-skinned, fire roasted hatch green chilies. That's a lot of adjectives, but good stuff. Now with both the fresh and the canned or prepackaged, you have a lot of options there too. A mild hatch green chili is very, very mild. A hot hatch green chili is pretty damn hot. So you can control the amount of heat that you want. Want something in the middle? Mix some green and red hatch green chilies together. Be in the medium range there. All right, so I'm liking how my tomatillos and onions are looking. So in goes the 1.5 pounds of hatch green chilies and the cumin. Don't use 1.5 pounds of cumin, that'd be dumb. We're also gonna add 3 cups of water. We're gonna get this all mixed up and bring it to a boil. All right, we are a-boiling. So now we're gonna cover this. We're gonna take the heat down to a simmer and we're gonna let it go for about 10 minutes. We'll see you then. All right, so the 10-minute simmer time is done. Now we chuck all this in the Vitamix, and make our sauce. Now, with this amount, you're going to need to do this in a couple different batches. No big deal. Get yourself a ladle and chuck it in there. Oh, that smells amazing. All right, we got the sauce. Now, the way this smells, this is going to be the star of the show. From this point on, you could use beef and chorizo as we're using. Or you could use chicken, or turkey, or llama, or even probably a terrier, and it's still going to be fantastic. Tons of options here. We're going to use the beef and chorizo. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 pounds of our aged ground beef. You can use normal if you don't have aged, but if you want to learn how to make aged, check out our video. And I'm going to use a pound of our homemade pork chorizo. Different video. We're going to get that browned up. We're going to throw in, there's 3 pounds there. There's 2 pounds of the ground beef, 1 pound of the chorizo, 3 tablespoons of your favorite taco sauce. Normally I use Cattleman's Mexicana, but I'm out right now. So Cattleman's 8-second ride is also a fantastic option. I'm going to get that browned, add the seasoning, add a cup of water, let that simmer, cook a lot of the water out of it, and then we're going to be ready to make enchiladas. That's the next step. So we will see you then. All right, now it's time to assemble the enchiladas. First thing we're going to do is put down a layer of our hatch green chili sauce in the bottom of our casserole dish. Going to be generous with that. That'll keep our tortillas from sticking to the bottom here. We've got plenty of sauce, so we're going to use it. All right, now, if you are working with flour tortillas, it's been my experience that when you make these and then you put it into the oven, you let all that cheese melt and everything, you're going to end up with a big gooey mess. Now, it's a delicious gooey mess, don't get me wrong. So, the director has been starting to go gluten-free, so this is a perfect opportunity to use corn tortillas. If you're going to use corn tortillas, you got to warm them up. Otherwise, when you try and roll them into their enchiladas, they're going to crack on you. So, got my tortilla warmer here. You can get that off of Amazon or any Mexican grocery store or a lot of regular grocery stores. Ooh, and I got some hot tortillas. Okay, so lay your tortilla in. Get you a good spoonful of your beef and chorizo taco meat, and then hit it with a good melty cheese. Oaxaca is awesome in enchiladas. So I'm going to use some Oaxaca here. I'm going to use a little bit of queso fresca, and then I'm going to hit it with a line of crema, and I'm going to roll that puppy up, and I'm going to keep repeating until I run out of tortillas or I run out of room in my casserole. So we will be back once I get that done. All right, so here we are. The director has taken the pictures for the thumbnails and everything, and we got so involved in the enchiladas, I almost forgot to finish the video. So, I'll tell you what, I've already taken a bite. It does have a little bite, but it is absolutely delicious. I can tell with this sauce, it would also be great with chicken enchiladas if you want to give that a try, or even turkey. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. If you did, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you get a notification when we release every one of our videos. Yeah, it's another success. And you know what? We'll probably do another enchilada video in the future. So, until we see you next time, thank you so much for joining us, and fair winds and following seas.